Spirit 105.3. Hi, this is Erica.
Hi.
Is this Tim from JK Boots in Spokane?
Yes, this is.
What an honor to talk with you. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. That's so nice.
I am just so sorry about what's been going on in your community. It's got to be so hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. Lost for words. Crazy situation, lots of emotions, just kind of dealing with it. We're still, I think, very shell-shocked, but we're, just going through it right now.
Tim, I just believe you and your family are a light shining in this dark time so brightly. You are coming to the aid and supporting our heroes, the firefighters. Would you tell me why?
Yeah, that's a great question. The reason is because they show up for us, and we can't not show up for them. They are the reason that these fires are even going down. They are the reason that more homes aren't destroyed, and I think that the level of the impact that they have is unprecedented, and we believe in these guys, and we support them, and they're a big part of our whole ethos of why we're even in business as a family, and also why we even have why these fires are even coming down. So we can't not do anything. We just can't stand by.
That is so awesome to hear. I know you're actually using the gift that you have to bless them.
Yeah.
Would you share what you're giving the firefighters?
Absolutely, yeah. So when the fires first started, we just decided to do a campaign where we wanted to help the city, and one of those things is what we're doing for firefighters is donating boots. So JK Boots, we specifically build very overbuilt boots, very heavy-duty lifetime leather boots, and a core customer for us is wildland firefighters. And so they wear our stuff, all the time. We've been doing this for 20 years. And so when we saw that there was this huge response and so many guys coming, we knew there were going to be guys and gals that didn't have what they needed. And so we started donating boots. We went to base camp, set up a booth, got in touch with individuals like on the ground. We were texting firefighters back and forth. And we originally committed to giving away 50 pairs, and at this point, it's far exceeded.
I bet.
I don't even know the final count, but that's what we're doing.
Incredible. And what is it like when the firefighters receive these boots from you?
It is many emotions. It is joy, shock, some tears, and it's also, I think, the heaviest thing is a feeling of support and that they are seen and not forgotten and not ignored either, because they are risking their lives. Firefighters get killed in the line of duty. Wildland firefighters get killed in the line of duty often, unfortunately. And so they are risking their lives. And they're doing this work, and and the response is always deep gratitude and very guys, thank you for seeing us and helping us.
Wow. I'm so touched to hear this story. And I got to ask you about the recharge station, too, for our heroes. What's going on with that?
Yeah, so our factory, we have a large factory here in Spokane, and we have this awesome big break room, and we just started filling it with stuff and drinks and snacks and opened it up. And it's hard to leave the base camp for some of the firefighters because they're so just day in, day out. But some of them have been reaching out. They'll come stop by, they'll grab drinks, they'll do stuff. And what we also did was we actually went to the camp and have a booth at the camp, and we're also handing out just energy drinks, Gatorades, waters, and we've had a lot of donations from locals that brought us stuff that we're bringing into the base camp as well.
Amazing. How is the community responding? Obviously, they're bringing stuff, but what are you hearing from them?
They are responding incredibly well. I would say there's two camps. There's the camps of individuals who lost their homes and are devastated, and their lives are flipped upside down. And then there's the camp that they're untouched. They have their homes, but they're obviously seeing everything. And what's incredible is that we're seeing support from both sides.
Wow.
Meaning that even those who lost their homes still are trying to do something. But those that just have seen this destruction, they still have their home standing. I was at the base camp for the last 4 days, and I don't want to exaggerate, but probably every 15 minutes there's a vehicle pulling in regular people with trunk loads of everything and anything you can think of, from drinks and food and snacks to baked cookies to mattresses to toiletries, and it's just regular people going to the Costco's and emptying the shelves. So it's huge.
Isn't it amazing how when the worst things happen in the world, the best comes out in people?
It is amazing. It sometimes feels like almost a paradox, but it's incredible. Yeah.
Are more people buying your boots? I mean, you are now in the national spotlight. Are you seeing a little boost?
We're seeing a boost of attention and a huge boost of publicity. And yes, we're seeing an overflow also from that into sales. But the thing that was most impactful for me, so yesterday we did our Homefront Day where for the entire day, we're donating all the profits to people who lost their homes. That was like a record sales day for us. I don't know the final number. We're going to announce it here soon, but it was incredible. People just came out, and all that money is going to go to the people who lost their homes. And then the other thing that we're doing is we got overwhelmed with submissions and messages and emails of wanting to sponsor boots for firefighters, because we started by just giving this away on us. And so we didn't want to turn those people away. So we actually opened up a program this morning where if people if they want to buy a pair of boots and put a note on it so that can go to a firefighter, we set that up. So that's what we're doing.
Tim, are you a man of faith?
I am, yeah.
Okay. How does your faith play a role in everything that you're doing right now, Tim?
It's a good question. I think that what's ingrained in my DNA, because I did grow up in the church and I did grow up believing in the Lord. Obviously, I still do. I think it's less of some kind of supernatural moment, and it's more of this is what we're supposed to do. This is normal. So it's normal to be generous. It's normal to give. It's normal to step in when there's a need. So I can't say I experienced some kind of idea from heaven moment, but instead what I experienced was hey, this is it. This is what the whole thing is about. This is what the whole church. We read scripture. We believe in Jesus. This is what this is about right now. So what are you going to do? Yeah, that's what I think.
Incredible. And I read in a book recently that God is love. So when you and I give love, we're giving them God. That's the mission. It's love, Tim, and you are living it out so beautifully. I can't let you go without asking you about your boots that are handmade. I feel like a lot of love goes into those boots. What is the process like?
Yeah, that's also a great question. Tedious and hard and very detailed. So the process, the boots we make are very unique and pretty much unlike anything really on the market. They're seriously overbuilt. And we call them lifetime leather boots because of the level of quality of material and build. So to just give some basic examples. So the leather that we use in our boots, it's about 50% thicker than any other boots that exist on the market today. The other thing that we do is all of our boots are built with a thread that's called Technora. This thread is very, 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 very tough. It has no melting point. It's this burn-resistant thread, so we actually use it on our work boots as well. So that's pretty cool. The other big thing that we do, this is kind of like boot nerd talk, but our type of construction is called 360 stitch down. So the boots, a lot of boots are just glue on. There's no actual stitching holding them together. There's no actual welt holding them together, right? Our boots are completely 360 degrees secure. And so it makes them resolable and rebuildable. They don't leak, nothing, no mud, no water can get in. So they just last that much longer. So I could keep going. There's a lot, but, we make them here in Spokane. We have a great crew. We're very busy, and we're growing like crazy, and we're putting out the best boots in the world.
Wow. I'm just thinking somebody's going, I know what to get my honey for Christmas. So I wanted to know more. Well, Tim from JK Boots in Spokane, God bless you for all the love you're spreading in the Evergreen State. I couldn't be more proud to be a Washingtonian after talking to you.
That's so nice. Thank you so much.